Marco, why the fuck did you stop to take pictures everywhere?
Okay, I didn't stop to take pictures. What happened was
This is how we're starting the podcast.
I was on my way to pick up the shit that I needed to get for fucking homeboy over here, and I looked up and I saw a picture of the fucking monkey, and I was like, I gotta stop to take a picture of that. So all of those pictures were like in the vicinity of each other, and then we were on our way to Chiba Hut to get some food, and it was amazing.
All right, I'm your host Tanner. This is the Anomalies podcast.
It's gonna be a shit show.
Be the dumbest fucking episode you've ever heard. I'm on every type of cold medicine you can imagine, so this was not going to be my best performance. But the idiots talking, Nebraska. We got Marco in Nebraska, and we got TA Tyler Allen in the cave in Nebraska. They're shoulder to shoulder, and Marco, you look brown. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. You look bronze.
You look a lot darker in this camera than you do in the other one.
Tyler, there. You look darker.
I think it must have just been the bright light.
Let me introduce the rest of you guys. We got Trash Man Ronnie out in California, and my new in-person friend, my first friend, not from the internet, Brian in Champaign. How we doing, man?
Doing great. What's up, guys? You're worried about how brown Marco looks. Marco. Does Tyler look extremely pale?
Well, yeah, exceptionally.
Yo,
I agree.
I mean, it looks like Tyler hasn't left his cave in a while, and it looks like Marco's been baking the fucking sun for a while.
Bringing sandwiches, doing roofs. Big difference.
Yeah, that's true. I can feel that. I feel it.
What about that heat lamp? Doesn't that do anything for this complexion, Cuzzy?
I don't deal with heat. Let them sell cold sandwiches, guys.
Oh, I reckon.
The only heat we deal with is in the oven.
All right. So, very coincidentally, Brian was in La Crosse, Wisconsin this weekend, and I got to meet him on Friday. We went and ripped it up. Marco and Tyler are meeting for the first time, so we're just having this big old adorable Anomalies get together. No one's gonna go visit Ronnie because fuck California, but
he's fucking trash.
You know, it's pretty. Marco, you went to Joe Rogan on Friday?
Yeah, so we took off Friday afternoon, landed in Denver around 3:30. And then he performed that night. It was a late show. It was 10:30. He had Allie Makovsky. She's a Kilotony regular she opened. Sure. And then Andrew Santino was the middle act. And then Joe Rogan closed it out. And it's everything that you could imagine it is when you see it on Netflix. But to see it in person, I mean, it's the experience of being there. He's awesome.
That's awesome, dude.
How fucked up were you?
Well, so not as much as I wanted to, because it turns out that I have a really high tolerance, and I had thought about scaling it back the week before, but that didn't work out so well. I ended up taking like two cookies that were supposed to be 10 milligrams a piece, and like I didn't feel anything. We did smoke some joints and shit before we went in, so. Not as messed up as I would like to be, but it was still enough to make it a great night.
Did the elevation cause any issues for you?
Not as far as that goes. I think it fucked with my sinuses a lot, which sounds weird.
That's truly what I was asking about. I didn't really care about you getting high. I didn't know if it would fuck with you. I mean, Iowa is not very high in elevation, so I didn't know if that would mess with you or not.
Yeah, I definitely noticed that it was. But I'll tell you what, man.
I saw that he thanked you though on Twitter, Marco.
Yeah, it was dope. So what? Like the things I learned about Denver. That was my first time ever actually being there.
This is good radio.
The people there are super nice. I don't know. The weather was great. Everybody's just like, apparently everybody's high because everybody's just chill.
Yeah, I can co-sign that.
You guys gonna say anything?
What?
Where's the alarm that goes off when those radio silence for like 36 seconds?
You're it.
Dude, you're the alarm.
You're the one that also
Perfect.
tells me what to do, Brian. So
So this, for the background for the listeners, we were supposed to have this big old super show. Marco is just all hard about this. He wanted to get like 7
An
guests.
hour and 51 minutes late.
He says
It's called
7
Mexican time.
p.m. Central Time, motherfuckers. We're starting sharp. It's gonna be fun, whatever. And he put something on Twitter today of like some Mexican fucking skeletons in like a suit and bow tie. We're like, okay, that's weird. And then an hour later, yeah, sorry guys, I'm running on Mexican time. It's gonna be more like 8 or 8:30. Motherfucker, 7 p.m. How hard is that?
He was just in Colorado. His time is slowed down a lot.
Okay.
he was an hour behind us.
Hold on. So
Marco.
here's what
I'll
actually
defend you.
happened.
I'll defend Marco. It is 7 p.m.
No, hold on,
Hey,
Ronnie.
no,
hold
no,
on.
no. You gotta,
Here, Marco?
it's a rainbow moment. Trash Man's gonna defend you.
But I out Ronnie'd Ronnie.
Technically, he's early. It's only 6:57 p.m. My time.
Yeah, your time out in America.
Well, that's kind of the problem. See, I got super fucking baked this morning,
Can't hear
and
that.
I was like, well, hold on. It's only a 5-hour drive, and then I actually am going to gain an hour if I leave at this time. Well,
Oh, so I see your math. Okay. 'Cause I was
You
wondering
That
you
math.
are such
why
an
would-
idiot.
why you were gonna be all like, "Oh, I'm gonna be there around 2," and I'm like, no, you're not."
yeah, I kind of fucked that one up.
You're a goddamn idiot. Brian, can you not hear us, or what are you saying?
I can't hear Marco.
Oh, fuck him. That's fine.
The other two can, no?
Can you hear Tyler?
Nope.
What?
Gonna be great.
What?
Oh my god.
So the whole time Marco was talking, I was just sitting here, just okay.
Well,
I'll take a drink of my beer. Maybe the sound will come back on.
What, is there anything else you wanted to talk about, Marco? we're not going to change this.
Oh shit! So
This
hold
is
on.
either gonna be the greatest episode or the greatest failure.
So
One of
what,
the two.
how come we can hear him but he can't hear us?
It don't make sense.
We learned a long time because we are big, experienced podcasters. We learned a long time ago that this shit runs on magic and stripper glitter. There's no science behind it. There's no rhyme or reason or logic to this stuff. Sometimes I can see Ronnie, can't hear him. Fucking A.
Oh my god. This is fucking ridiculous.
Tell Brian
hold on.
to restart his shit.
Yeah.
Marco says to restart your shit, Brian. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but I can't hear them. I'll leave and I'll come back.
This is hilarious. Yeah. Goodbye, Brian.
Get the fuck out, Brian.
All right, this is the segment where we're going to talk shit about Brian. But no, just kidding. Marco, though, anything else to report? I mean, what did you do besides get high and see Joe Rogan? You had to have done something else.
He looked at artwork. He went and he smoked marijuana. Went to a dispensary. Probably ate Chick-fil-A.
On the way, fuck Chick-fil-A. I got those at home. So I went with my wife. As many know, or maybe not, but some people know that we're trying to make things work. So we decided to go on this little trip together.
Did you bring her here? Can she be on the pod?
She's here and she's hiding.
Tell her to come say what's up.
Well, let me tell you the story first, and you're really going to want to talk to her. So we decided that we would be able to get around a lot better if we had tried they have the Lime scooters there.
Oh god.
If anybody's not familiar, they're those scooters that you can use your phone and your credit card and you can ride it and it's powered and everything. Well, I finally convinced her to just get on one and ride around. So I went and found a second one and we were going to ride to a different dispensary. And she got really comfortable. We drove for like, I don't know, probably half a mile. And then I got a little bit ahead of her and she was trying to cross the street. And then I turned around and she's laying down next to the curb, face up. She's like, Marco, come help. She totally missed it trying to get up on the sidewalk. And we're not sure yet, but she might have torn an ACL. and her knee.
Yikes.
You're not walking.
So
with
we
a
Ubered a
Oh,
lot.
it's so much better today.
The romantic getaway turned into you tearing her fucking ACL.
Probably.
Yeah, well, you know, we should have learned from Nick Moraldo that those things are dangerous, and he did.
Truth.
I did tell him the story on Twitter, and that's exactly what he said. He says it's a dangerous game out there.
It's guys like you that make me never want to go on those things because in any situation that I would ever encounter one of those scooters, I'm gonna be drunk. Like I'll never look one of those in the eyes sober.
The only time I've ever gotten on a scooter in general, whether powered or not, has been while I was drunk.
Oh, look who came crawling back.
It's
I was
Shrek.
back. I made it for the ACL story. That was great.
Can you hear me
I
now?
was just backstage laughing.
Marco,
Backstage.
Marco and Tyler, can you do a sound check?
Yeah.
We just did. He heard the whole ACL story.
Yeah.
Where the
Yeah.
fuck
I
you
didn't,
been?
I didn't know if it would change if you came in live or not. Hey, podcast listeners, you're welcome. This is good radio.
Great.
This is gold.
Hey, shout out to this guy finally getting us on fucking iTunes.
Yeah,
Yep.
dude, that was
No,
sweet.
Way to go, Tyler.
I'm watching the listeners or the listens just skyrocket on the behind the scenes.
Hey, at least Chaz isn't the lowest.
I'm gonna be able to, what do you call that? Retire pretty soon. I'm just gonna run a podcast. Yep, we're gonna keep getting guests like Brian, and he's just gonna keep not being able to hear one of us.
Yeah. We're going to get all the famous.
I don't think you're going to be
drivers.
making a lot of money. You're not going to be making a lot of money if I'm your host or guest all the time.
Well, you're gonna end up
Start
taking
reading
over as
ads,
host.
baby.
That's
Yeah,
just because of the
I'm not
fucking
shit.
Michigan shirt.
Brian in the truck coming live.
Marco, this
That's
is how his shirt's supposed to look. A logo on it.
Yeah, Marco, I heard you make shirts with the I starting on the right sleeve and then the A ending on the left sleeve.
It looks like a bass tracker.
No, it was
From
a
the Bass
cross.
Masters.
It was a sachet.
Oh, Jesus.
Very good physical radio now. Marco is describing what his shirt looks like with his hands.
It essentially starts at his waist and goes all the way diagonally up over his right shoulder.
It looked like a bass boat.
For the record, I disagree.
Yeah,
It's funny.
he wrapped it.
Goose.
Yeah. There's a lot of
You buy the shirt, you get a free wrap.
I said I'm gonna fall.
You're gonna get dragged on here.
He was like, "No, you won't. You'll be fine. You're ruining our fun." And I fell.
She's over here talking, but she's too scared to get in front of the camera.
That'd be Marco's lovely wife. What's her
Is
name?
it the wife episode?
And
Tiana.
Tiana. Everybody listening, you're gonna hear her chime in.
Just
Because
talking shit.
I know she's gonna, or Marco's gonna say something that annoys her. And she's gonna have to come.
God, I hope she slaps him. I am on here just for the slaps.
Tiana, can you please slap him? Fucking wail on him.
She said that she totally loved that shirt, and you guys are being assholes.
Oh, whatever.
No, we're just being real.
Speaking of being real, I got to meet you in real life, Brian, and
What an honor that was for me, man.
it couldn't have
Getting to
been
meet you is awesome.
it couldn't have been any more anomaly. I mean, so I knew he was coming up to La Crosse. It's kind of my old stomping grounds where I grew up, and he's there for a wedding. He's there with his wonderful wife Kelly. She's awesome, way cooler than Brian. Like I would hang out with her 10 times out of 10 before Brian. But he's at this hotel, and we wanted to go downtown, and he's like, "Well, come here first. I'm putting the kids to bed." I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go meet my 40-something friend from the internet at his hotel. And I had a couple friends of mine, like real life friends, and they're like, "Yeah, okay, this isn't."
I
creepy
didn't know
at
you
all."
were bringing them, by the way.
There's a reason I didn't tell you. I didn't want you to get weird.
Sure.
You didn't want to Craigslist
Amy,
ad
your
type
friend
deal?
Amy. Well, he walks in and his friend Amy, she is wearing a shirt, cut off sleeves, 2 thumbs up, and says "Best Dad Ever" on the
Yep. Shout out Amy Joe. That was
That
fun.
sounds like a girl who was like
Oh,
the part,
it was
like the
awesome.
party.
The other friend with me
Yeah.
was Dan. He's been on here before. Ron Jeremy's stepson.
He is a fun time. I
We
didn't
had
get to talk to those two very much though.
You let's have to come back, you know. But so we
Yeah,
go to
sure.
his hotel room, and we get lost trying to find it at first because we're not good at directions or numbers in Wisconsin.
Didn't you grow up there? Oh,
I didn't grow
room.
up in the Radisson Hotel. I'm not fucking Macaulay Culkin.
Gotcha. I was thinking you couldn't find the hotel.
No, I knew right where the hotel was. We walk in, and there is, as the kids would say, lit wedding going on. I mean, these people were fucking partying. Man, that was wild. So, anyways, we get up to his room, and I call him. And he's like, "Oh, let me put away my underwear. Come to whatever room." And I was like, "Okay." My friends heard that. Here comes straight from the internet. He tells him he's got to put away his underwear. So knock on the door.
By
and
the
he-
way, the underwear was already put away.
Sure. And actually, you pulled out underwear out when we left to put it on your bed so people wouldn't sleep in it or something like
Oh
that.
my God, that's right. I forgot about that.
It's a
That's
strange.
Because my brother-in-law was
territory.
staying. So our kids were staying with my mother-in-law. So my brother-in-law needed a room to stay in, so he stayed with us. And we wanted to make sure we had the good bed, and the bed that we picked didn't make noise when you sat on it. So we wanted to make sure that it was our bed. So I was like, well, let's just put my underwear on it. We won't go on that bed if my
That's
underwear
what
is
they
sitting on
did.
it.
So when we walk in, like I never knew how big Brian was. This motherfucker is like 7'3".
At
He-
least.
He had to duck to like walk underneath the fire alarm or whatever, smoke alarm. This guy is taller than shit.
That
And
went off.
yeah,
I
I'm
wouldn't
getting there.
say shit that tall.
So, we say what's up. He hands me a beer. I brought him a jacket from the farm, and he gets me a gift. I got one of the famous koozies from his wedding.
Now I only have 399 of them left.
Brian, send me one.
I
We're
need
gonna
one of
start
those.
selling- We're gonna start selling Brian and Kelly Rook koozies for merch.
Yeah, we have plenty of them.
We need to start up the store. Put
You
them
get
up
a dollar
on the store.
Yes.
We're
They'll be there.
gonna be funding your
Just let me
second
know.
honeymoon.
Oh, great.
So
It's going to be exciting.
I'm meeting his family and it's a bunch of in-laws, it seemed, and they're all cool people and having a beer or whatever, just bullshit and and every person's like, yeah, how do you guys know each other? Like, well, the internet. We've never met. We're meeting right now. And everyone's look was like,
What the fuck?
oh, okay. Kind of looking at Brian out of the corner of their eye.
Everyone was like, "Oh, so you're you're the young gay guy that came here."
The 100% the move right there is Tinder. You just got to say we met on Tinder.
Right? Yeah.
Or Grindr.
So Brian and all them, they're vaping. Wink, wink. And not I wasn't in that room for 10 minutes. And Brian blows the smoke or whatever, the vape into the fucking smoke detector, like right at it. And the bitch starts going off louder than shit.
That was the fastest security time ever
It was
to
like
be in our room.
it was like
If that guy was on
beep,
the
beep,
clock,
knock,
dude,
knock,
that
knock,
would have been the best 40.
the maintenance guy must live in the room across the hall or something because he was knocking on the door like before I could finish my reaction. What's going on? What do we blame it on? The toilet or
The
something?
coffee maker.
Coffee maker.
Because it legitimately smelled like burnt hair in there. I don't know why,
Yeah, I don't know.
but yeah,
Yeah,
somebody had made they had the coffee in.
What
So
type
we blamed
of
it
ghetto
on that.
fucking hotel did you go to?
It was the nicest hotel. I mean, it's a very, very nice hotel.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, have some respect,
It was a
motherfucker.
Radisson.
I've been in some shitty hotels before, and I've never been in one that smelled like fucking burnt hair.
Hey, it's a hotel that takes dogs.
The
I also
hotel
wouldn't
itself
drink
did
Busch
not
Light
smell
either.
bad. It was somebody made coffee, and this coffee maker was acting up.
Tyler's over here talking shit about fucking premium, Brian.
Yeah, boy.
What about it?
We'll get to premium. Hold on. Brian will have a chance to defend himself because he's an idiot. So, anyways, we have a couple, 2-3 beers and whatever. We're getting ready to go. This is when I met Kelly and everything. So we walked to our first bar, Ben and O'Reilly's. That's my favorite bar in La Crosse. And walk in, and I'm like, all right, let's do some Irish car bombs. And all my friends like a resounding no. So we didn't even do shots together. Did we do shots, Brian?
Yeah, we had Scotcheroo. That was delicious. by the way.
Scotcheroo, yeah. It tasted just like the cookie or the whatever, the bar.
Right.
Anyways, so yeah, we're drinking a couple, 2-3 drinks. I'm getting to meet his family, and Brian wanted a koozie for like a memorial, or what do they call that?
Souvenir.
Memento.
Souvenir. Yeah.
Memento. That's what I was trying to think of.
Memento.
Well, when I go to this bar, the bartender Ish always just gives me this same old pink, I don't know, breast cancer or something koozie. So I gave it to Brian. Did you bring that home with you?
You'll have to find out.
Oh,
Next time
what?
you go back, we'll see if it's there or not.
You're just gonna leave me in the dark on this. All right.
I am. It's gonna
So-
So that'll get you back down there. So you'll
When
find out whenever you go back.
Whenever I go out in La Crosse, I walk into that bar and Ish, the bartender, just throws a fucking koozie at me. But and I just leave it there when I leave the bar. So that's just what we do. So I was trying to be nice and give him a souvenir, but I'm guessing you left it.
You'll have to find out. Next time you go in there, he's either going to throw a koozie at you or he's not.
Yeah, I guess. So Brian bellies up to the bar and he looks his bartender in the eyes. He's like, "I'll take a premium." She's like, "What the fuck is that?" Dan and Amy, they're like, "What the fuck is that?" And I knew what he was talking
They looked
about.
at me
'cause he
like I was an idiot.
Around here, we call Corona premiums. So I think she was.
We call those Marcos.
That's what I know it as.
We call them
you
Marcos. I love you, Marco.
So
If
the
you
bartender-
did, hold on. If you did, you'd be coming to Chicago see Sean Latham.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know.
What's up, man? Friday. Just saying.
When it, whoa,
27th.
we
See, like
do have something that weekend. Something is that weekend.
Okay, well, that's something.
nah, yeah, it's the show. It's that weekend.
Something here, I think. We have fucking parties all the time in our neighborhood. The neighborhood life is great.
Sounds like you can go to the next one then, huh?
True.
Don't worry, I'll join you on the next one, Brian.
Okay, perfect.
So
When Tyler goes, I'll go.
Deal.
Brian asks for his premium, and everybody's reaction is like, "What the fuck?" And the bartender's like, "Okay, well, what's that?" "A Busch Light, the premium beer." And she's
And
like,
what I
"Oh,
say after that?
I don't remember."
I said,
Well,
it's a Busch Light, have some
shortly after.
respect.
Busch Light, have some respect, he says. Yeah, that's right. This guy's walking
You're an
around,
idiot.
big dicking it around Wisconsin, demanding Busch Lights.
He's like, "Can I get a
Hey,
Busch
man,
latte?"
if I was a senior citizen on that Main Street that weekend or that night.
Yeah, it's a college town. I knew you were gonna be old.
Yeah.
My friends thought Brian was like my age, like 25. So when they saw me, like we shook hands or gave each other a hug or whatever when we first met, they're like, "Who the fuck is the old guy? Like, how do you know Brian's uncle?" I'm like, "No, this is Brian in Champaign. Like, he has kids, man. Just how this works.
Yeah.
He's
Hey,
just an old fucker."
people come in all shapes, sizes, ages.
Look at that. He just got another premium. I love it. So yeah, we I don't know, I got pretty drunk right away. Like I haven't been drinking caffeine for like the last 6 weeks. And then I just started drinking vodka Red Bulls and all sorts of shit with caffeine. I think that's what it was because I was wired.
But you were trying to figure stuff out for a while.
Yeah, I
You didn't
tried
know what
to.
to have. You
I
were
tried to
trying
avoid it
stuff
for a
out that
while,
wasn't
but
caffeine.
yeah, I tried. What did I have? Like a Malibu and root beer or something? That was terrible.
That's wild.
Oh, you had
What the actual fuck?
Rum Haven and root beer.
And what is that? Pineapple
But I
rum?
didn't. It's a pineapple coconut rum.
Coconut rum.
It's coconut rum.
It was miserable.
It's like a Malibu.
It tastes
But
when
I
when
didn't-
you mix it with root beer.
All I
it
knew was
tastes
that
just
you
like
were
root beer.
having rum. I never heard anything about coconut rum. All I heard was you were having rum, and I was like, well, shit, root beer and rum is like Captain Morgan is a phenomenal drink.
What are you,
I
a
didn't know it was a
fucking
coconut
pirate?
rum.
Yeah.
No, I was just literally trying to avoid caffeine for I tried twice, and then after that I said fuck it. I started drinking Rocket Fuel.
3.
So I drank Red Bull, vodka Red Bulls pretty much that whole night. Which used to be my standard drink, I guess, but you okay, Marco? You got this crazy look in your eyes.
He's having a heart attack.
Hold up. Oh,
Hey,
Marco's
those
wife
cookies,
is gonna
those
show
cookies he
himself.
ate in,
Show himself, oh Lord.
Herself.
those cookies
Sorry.
that he ate in Denver are finally kicking in.
No,
He had Marco had the craziest look in his eyes. Oh, what's up?
Hello.
I'm the wife.
Hello, the wife.
Hi, the wife.
Can you hear me? Sorry. This
Yes.
is weird.
I don't have
Yep.
input on her.
Hey, Brian, look at her shirt. It's not the logo isn't all the way across her shirt.
Hey, but I made that shirt at the same time.
But I made
Really?
this shirt, and I told him not to do that, but he doesn't listen. Just like I told him that I shouldn't do the scooter. Doesn't listen.
Marco, you seem to be the problem in this relationship.
I like
Yeah.
how Marco leaned back as soon as she started talking.
Yeah, he's like, she's the alpha. I'll let her sit up front here.
I've been there, Marco. I've been there.
I found some duct tape. I'm just gonna.
You're just gonna duct tape yourself and do us all a favor. That's very thoughtful.
Thank
of
you. Thank you, Marco.
You guys got questions, yo?
Yeah.
How idiotic is Marco in real life? I've only dealt with him on the internet.
What was Marco's reaction when he walked in?
To where?
Tyler's.
To Tyler's. Like he was so excited he parked on the wrong side and had to like move his car, but he was just trying to like jump up to go hug him. It was it was nice. I
Wow.
definitely love the love.
I was really
Marco-
hoping you would have fucked something up.
What I do?
Marco's a sweetheart, apparently.
I
Would not
really wish
expect
that
that.
Tyler would have had the video going, and then we would have seen you walk in and like you trip over the step and come falling in.
That's what I expected.
That's her.
We figured you would have came in like a wrecking ball, Marco.
Oh, it's fucked up.
I could see-
God.
So we've had everybody else on before. Do you wanna tell the listeners a little about yourself? What do you do? What do you like to do? What's your favorite brand of toothpaste? You know, the usual.
Social security number also, please. Thank you.
Yeah. I am a registered nurse. I'm a mom. I just quit my job, so that's new.
Oh.
Yeah. Nursing
Does that
is
mean-
stressful.
Does that
It's
mean you're an unregistered nurse now?
no, I still have an active license. I'm licensed in Iowa and Illinois. But no, I'm just taking a break. I got burnt out a little bit.
That's fair.
Healthcare is hard. And I was a hospice nurse for the
Oh
last
wow.
9 months.
Oh wow.
And that really takes an emotional toll when you deal with death every single day.
For sure.
New appreciation
Yeah.
for life.
Absolutely. Yeah.
and then
that-
you have to hang out with Marco all night. Jesus.
what one is more stressful?
Yeah.
Which one's more stressful?
Work
Yeah.
or Marco?
Like I can vent to him and he doesn't understand anything that I'm saying, which is nice, but it just gives me that sounding board because you have to get
You
it
should
out.
start showing him pictures.
That's what my wife
Start
does.
showing him
No,
pictures.
hold on. No, I can't deal with that shit. But ask her what's the grossest shit she's ever seen.
What is the grossest shit you've ever seen?
Maggots in a guy's chin. Those were pretty gruesome. I've seen
Oh,
some really nasty wounds. I had a guy on a surgical unit that I worked on. His surgical incision opened up, and so it's called a dehiscent, where the surgical wound opens up and his intestines came out.
Oh God.
That was really cool. I had a guy come downstairs because on our surgical unit, it was a trauma unit too. He came from downstairs through trauma because they found him on the side of the road. And he kept saying, my leg hurts. I need something for pain. So I pulled down the blanket, and I'm not kidding. His leg was curved to the right. I mean, it was obviously broken. And I was like, did nobody get x-rays while he was downstairs? This was a trauma patient. You do everything. They never x-rayed his leg. Like, they just assumed he was just drunk. I don't know how they missed it, but yeah, definitely had a broken leg.
His field goal kicking career is over, probably then, huh?
Does he walk in circles now?
I'm not really sure what happened to him because he got sent to ortho because he had to have surgery. So I never seen him after that. But
You go to the orthodontist for broken legs?
Orthopedist.
I've never heard of it.
Same principle, just
What?
not in the mouth.
Right.
Like an orthopedic surgeon.
Tyler, can you clip the video from this? Because when you slide in like Chris Collinsworth to talk, it's so entertaining.
Tyler's like,
He's like Will Ferrell and what's his name in Step Brothers.
Yes.
Hello, pretty lady. We're doing the interview
Like,
now.
come back to my house with Kvassier and a fish sandwich.
For listening, we're looking at Marco and his wife on a couch, and then a microphone that's like coming into the
The
picture.
microphone looks like a leaning tower of beer cans.
It
Right now.
looks like it's floating.
It's on a mic stand, thank you.
When Tyler talks, he has to lean like to a 45-degree angle to come into the video.
The funniest thing about it is that Marco and his lady are just sitting back there like far away, and we can hear him perfectly. And then Tyler comes in and like an inch from the microphone, and you can barely hear him.
I don't know why, but you got like I just imagine this is like what
He
happens.
has the voice of a mouse.
This is what happens when Alvin and the Chipmunks record a new album. Like I feel like this is how it's set up. Tyler just has to lean in and start singing.
Then you got old Theodore over there.
oh my god.
See, so aside from nursing, doing mom things, and pretty much being a mom to Marco, I'm sure. Do you have hobbies? Do you knit? Do you play soccer? Are you a video gamer? Kickboxing?
No, I like to run. Got to read
Okay.
a book for the first time,
Tell
and
him this
like
book.
Rabbit by Miss Pat.
Oh, Miss
It
Pat.
was amazing. I read it
Yeah.
in like 4 hours. It was
Rabbit?
Mm-hmm.
Like the bunny?
I love her. She is so
Yeah,
she
like
is
the
so
bunny,
funny.
but it's
Yeah.
her auto.
That's
like,
her
it's
nickname.
Autobiography for her.
Oh wow.
Right?
I have to like if that's advertising.
Is that her? Is it? Was she
Did you-
nicknamed that?
Yeah, that was her nickname.
Did you say you
Yeah,
read
that's
it
what I
in
thought.
4 hours?
Yeah, it
Oh
was
my
only like
god.
260 pages. It wasn't very long.
Only?
Marco, how many? Wait a
Hold
minute.
on, hold on, hold
Marco,
on,
how
hold on.
many pages are you in? How
What?
many pages have you read so far?
He's a books on tape kind of guy.
He
There we
really
go.
is.
I'll
Okay,
get
so
to those in a hurry.
I'm on page 3 of Audible.
You know what? I'll just wait till the movie comes out.
And
I can barely read, and she can read fucking a whole book in 4 hours. God damn.
260 pages in 4 hours. Damn, that's like, were there pictures at least?
No, there were no pictures. Like,
Sounds like a lame ass book.
I could read a picture book in 4 hours.
He still gets stuck on the pages.
I gotta
I
like
can
a
see him just Googling shit and just copy and pasting it in Google being like, what's that?
He gets comic books just for the pictures.
serious question. You guys went to Denver for your weekend or whatever. How the fuck did you end up in Kearney, Nebraska?
I was curious. Why didn't you fly back?
Yeah, are you taking a car home or like hot air balloon? What's going on here?
We're on an adventure. We're just gonna fly there because it was cheap. We're just gonna drive back.
What are you driving?
Rental car.
What are you rocking? You got a minivan?
no,
we got
it's a Toyota
those.
Camry.
We got one of those at home.
Oh my dude, Camrys. They're dope.
It's
I
not
like
bad. It's got the adaptive cruise control, so
What does that mean?
That's
so
what I said, and he was like, "I can't believe you don't know
I
what
was-
that means." And I'm like,
all right, well, do the math, genius. It's adaptive cruise control. What's it sound like?
It adjusts its speed like
Boom.
with traffic.
There you go. So yeah, it made it pretty easy to get here.
It has like
It's learnable.
front-facing sensors that like give you distance between cars.
So it's halfway to autopilot.
Pretty much, yeah. That's what it felt like all the way here.
That's pretty
It's
interesting.
learnable.
Like
It's the same shit Tesla uses.
Did you run into a lot of traffic in Nebraska?
no, we
No.
didn't really hit
I
much
was gonna
traffic.
say, there's no humans there.
Did you run
Probably
into any
didn't miss a
combines?
cornfield, did you?
There's a bison
No,
there
it's
too.
too early for combines.
Yeah, that's around.
You probably didn't run into any cornfields, did you?
No, combines could be out. There's wheat being harvested right now.
Oh yeah.
Big dumb animal, Brian. Have some respect.
I forget that.
You forget that the third biggest
wheat-
crop in the world is being harvested.
Well,
You live in
a lot of
fucking
people here
Illinois.
only do. I know, but a lot of people here only do corn and beans.
Oh, well. I would
Yeah.
Because
expect
of
Illinois.
wheat, they're just like, yeah, there's not enough money for that.
We are losing Marco's interest by the second as we talk about farms.
As soon as farming shows up, Marco's face goes from to
You're melting. It's just,
I have the same face whenever he does the UFC stuff.
dude, Marco, did you see any cool roofs out in Denver?
Okay, so here's a fucked up thing.
That was
I
bad.
knew it. I knew there was going to be something. You're a roof critic.
We got not even all the way down to the end of the block from the Airbnb we were at. We were just walking down to the gas station, and I heard air guns, so I knew that they were doing a roof. I look up, and the whole crew was Mexican. And I was like,
Obviously.
the first crew I walk up on.
hold on. Did you just like jump in and just be like, "Come on, let's get this going, guys"?
I was critiquing their work.
Who's the new guy?
Orale, let's go.
Oh my god.
Oh shit!
He even has an Iowa license.
Oh,
Man.
didn't
Is
mean
he
that.
like that? Like when you're with him, does he just like critique roofs all the time? Is that a normal thing?
He's not. He does to an extent. A lot of times he'll be like, "That's colonial slate, and that's this, and that's architectural," and I'm like, "That's cool. I don't. That's great. Okay, I won't remember this. Do you want me just to hand you the shingle now? Like, I'll get up there and help him on the roofs because it's not that hard. I mean, I have a bachelor's degree. I think I can handle handing some shingles down, and if not, we got a problem."
Oh yeah. It's not that hard, Marco. Your job is easy, dude.
apparently, it's not that hard. Everybody should do it.
Especially that forklift driving part of your job when you get them stuck.
My brother-in-law's a roofer, Marco, and he owns his own business here. Around here, he does a bunch of work, and
I was about to ask if he was Mexican.
that is a bunch of no.
Wait, what brother-in-law?
Caucasian?
Did I meet him, Brian?
No,
Oh,
he's
oh.
my sister's husband.
Oh, okay. I met like
Everybody
all
you
of
met was
Kelly's
all
family.
Kelly's cousins.
Shout out Brian's father-in-law, Big Al. He walks up to me wearing a Packers sweatshirt and a Packers hat. And first thing he
He's
said,
delusional, dude.
"Hey,
He's
you,
so old.
you
he's
a Packers
delusional.
fan?" I said, "Yes, sir." All right, I like you. Big fan of Big Al. He's
Yeah,
great. He's great.
Right.
I threw a
He is
squirrel.
great. I couldn't ask for better in-laws.
So,
They're great.
speaking of that hotel room, I forgot to mention this. When we were in there, as we were leaving, one of Brian's brother-in-laws, and his name escapes me, was going to sleep in there later, and one of his other brother-in-laws
I can take you
just
back.
jumps on his bed, barefoot, and starts rubbing his bare feet all over this guy's pillows.
What type of psychopaths are you related to?
What a fucking serial killer move! That was so
No
disgusting.
blood relation. There's no blood relation there.
That was fucked up. I just threw
I
those
couldn't
pillows
believe you did that
away.
either.
And oh my god, that was
So
so
the
bad.
next night, my kids came in there. We threw those pillows immediately on the floor.
Obviously.
Well, no shit. You don't want your kids to have athlete's face.
You know, now that you mention it, they were itching their face a lot.
Oh my god, athlete's face.
That
was great. Good job, Ronnie.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Where the fuck did Tyler and
do
Marco
that
go?
shit. They do that shit all the time with each other. They just fuck with each other like that all the time.
I have a feeling
It
like
is so
Marco
much
and
fun.
Tyler are fucking each other right now because they don't have their camera on.
Hey, do you think that Tyler did his little slide job in?
I don't know about that.
His little slide job.
Doesn't he look like
Mhm.
when he does that though? Doesn't he look like Chris Collinsworth on Sunday Night Football?
He's just like,
He does.
hey guys.
Oh, hey.
You guys
They
back?
kicked her out. Oh, no.
Shimura wanted to
What'd you
leave
do?
willingly.
You missed some good stuff.
Oh no, I heard what you guys said. I didn't go up.
I just walked her out.
That was
Fuck
wonderful getting to meet her. She was nice. You should really not. You should not do anything to fuck that up, Marco.
Yeah.
He's a lot
Marco,
nicer than you
outkicked
are.
your coverage, as Tanner would say.
Do what?
You outkicked your
Marco
coverage.
outkicked his coverage, huh?
So me and Brian need to get these shirts, and we were gonna have you make them.
I need one too.
Okay, and Tanner.
That's
we
a
all need
mistake.
these.
Don't have Marco make anything.
Okay, we're gonna have someone else make the shirts, and you should get one too. And it says, "I outkicked my coverage," and we need them, like ASAP.
Trademark.
Trademark.
Patent.
Fuck you, Brian.
Patent.
Marco, your brain is just smoking right now, isn't it?
What?
You look like you're on just another level.
What exactly?
Thank you for your service.
His wheels are spinning like a burnout. He's just like, yeah.
It was a good weekend in Denver.
Marco's wheels are spinning, but they're just not all spinning in the right direction right now.
Speaking of a good weekend, so like Friday night, Brian, you left at what 12:30 or something?
Yeah, I remember I had a curfew.
Yeah. So Brian tells me when we get to the bar, like, I got a curfew, and Kelly was like, "Yeah, he's got to behave. We have a wedding tomorrow." And I didn't even do my normal like shtick
And we have two kids.
of begging him to come, stay out. I just let it go. Whatever. I wanted to have a good first impression with Kelly. So yeah, we took a couple family pictures. I jumped in on a couple of them, and they left. And my buddy Dan and my friend Amy and I, we go to a couple other bars. Just took off from there. We stayed at my friend Black Eye Jessie's. Black EYE, the word I Jessie's.
I met her.
She's great.
Yep.
And it was just Dan and I there. Amy went and stayed, I don't know, with another friend or something. And I don't really remember being there, but apparently we ordered Topper's Pizza. And at one point, there was a bed and a couch, and like the bed was in a different room. And apparently I took the mattress off the bed and I threw it in the living room next to the couch. And I guess I passed out on the mattress. And Dan, when the pizza came, he just ate pizza, and then I was sleeping already. So he just put the pizza around me like chalk around a body on the floor. And I guess like somehow in my drunken stupor, I got up and I started eating pizza, and I moved to the couch. Well, I wake up at like 7 a.m. and I have literally a wad of pizza lodged in my mouth.
What the fuck?
Thank God for nose breathing, because otherwise I would have been screwed.
Pizza? That story changed. I thought it was breadstick.
No. Oh yeah. I guess it was breadstick. But it had
Is that some like sleep apnea cure thing or something?
It had like cheese and pepperoni on it, so I guess that's why I was calling it pizza, Tyler.
Oh.
But yeah, I had like a big wad of breadstick. Yeah, I'm glad you reminded me. And it was like in my mouth, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" And I swallowed it because it was still good. And I'm like, "All right, that's how the night went." So I'm looking around, and I see this empty mattress. No Dan. and I didn't really remember that there was a bedroom. I thought it was maybe like a studio or something. So I'm texting the little group chat and like, guys, I can't find Dan. There's an empty mattress. Did he go and hook up with somebody or what? And he's blacked out, so he wasn't responding. So then my friend Amy shows up because we had to get her to work, and she goes into the bedroom because she knew there was one. Dan is sleeping, passed out on the fucking box spring in the bedroom, no mattress.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
Oh,
I would like to see those impressions or indentations on his skin from when he woke up.
he said he had a bit
Little
of a
slap here,
sore
slap
back.
there.
We yeah, so I don't know. And then Brian, you had a fucking bedtime, but apparently you didn't go to bed. What were you doing?
No, we stayed out till 2:30. We went down to the river, sat down there, just hung out, drank beer down there with my brother-in-laws for a while.
Totally ditched
So-
me.
All I wanted was pizza that night. I have a question for you though.
What's
How
up?
did you get the leftover piece? Like, how long was the leftover piece of breadstick, or the breadstick that you ate?
I don't know. Sometime between 3
So,
a.m.
like, your
and
breadstick's
7
like
a.m.
a foot long.
Yeah.
Your breadstick's like probably a foot long, and there was just a little bit left. So, how did you get the rest of that down? Did you do it all in one bite?
How did I get
Deep
the
throat?
rest of it out? No,
Tanner, deep.
I don't remember. But I think at some point before this, I had eaten some of the breadstick. It's not like I had a full breadstick just lodged in my
Hold on.
mouth.
So did you fall asleep while eating a fucking breadstick?
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
No, Tanner's just being
He
shy.
ate all 9 inches at once.
That's
Yeah,
not
he-
true.
He just doesn't.
I just don't do that.
He just doesn't have a gag reflex. He's just being
Yeah,
shy.
right.
I had
Breadstick swallower Tanner.
I had a standard amount of breadstick lodged in my yap. I don't know, 2 to 3 inches in length, I guess. If that's you really made this weird. This was a funny story. Now you've perverted it.
I'm gonna
That's what I'm here for,
change
man.
your name in my phone to Tanner, and there's gonna be a breadstick or something next to it now.
Yeah,
It used to be a cow.
you do whatever you want there, trash man. So
I
yeah, I
will.
don't know. That was a good time. It was Brian. You must. I don't know. I met a guy named Graham. Shout out Graham. I don't know how he fits into the family, but he was there.
I think Graham is Graham the one that you took his phone and subscribed to this podcast on?
Yeah. We got a new subscriber.
Hey, it's a cold move right there.
Well, I introduced myself. I introduced myself to him. Like I know no stranger. I was talking to everybody, and he was like, "Hey, what's up? What do you do?" I'm like, "I'm a farmer." He's like, "Oh shit." Like, why? He's like, "Well, you're not gonna like me. I work for like the water conservation or whatever." And 99% of the time, those people are the devil. Like they hate farmers. But this guy was like totally cool. He's like, "Oh fuck yeah, no, we're trying to help you guys out." So him and I talked for like half an hour. Brian just told
Half an hour?
maybe it was more.
It was longer than that.
Okay, perhaps it was more.
Jesus. I think you went on a run with him, with his ears, like I did with Marco's phone when I was in Indy.
Pretty
Talking
much.
to Trash Man.
But he was talking a lot too. It wasn't just one sided. I don't know, but we talked a lot. I guess I
Mine was one-sided.
probably had like 3 drinks delivered to me during that part. So yeah, it was a while. But anyways, yeah. So we got a new subscriber, and I got a new Instagram follower because he gave me his phone, and I'm like, "Oh, dude, you got to check out my podcast."
Is that okay? Can we start a new game where we see how many points we score by doing that?
Yes.
Are we just gonna start getting subscribers through stealing people's phones?
Yeah.
But you can't tell them what you're doing until after it's done.
Right now, I'm in the lead. So
Oh,
Yeah.
I have a
The
lot
lead
of traveling
follow.
to do.
I'm just
I'll
gonna.
see a lot of people.
You were
This could be fun because I drink a lot.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Then I had a bachelor party on Saturday, and we played Top Golf for like 8 fucking hours. I got.
I've never
bopped.
done the Top Golf.
It's
I
fun.
thought
this
fun.
is fun.
I'm not good at
A
golf,
lot of fun.
but by the end of it, I thought I was good at golf. Marco, do you golf? You look like a golfer.
I don't regularly, but I used to go maybe 5 or 6 times a year. It's been a while.
They got
Marco,
a
you
lot
know,
of nice horses down by you.
yeah,
They
Marco cuts all their grass.
I was gonna say he doesn't play. He just works at one.
Oh man, I ain't even gotta come back.
He just changes the pins.
I'm not that kind of Mexican.
LOL.
You're an American. Get it right.
Fuck you.
Marco, do you want to talk football?
I would love to talk about this happening as of yesterday.
What happening?
Andrew Fuck.
Oh, the
And-
Raiders got rid of Martin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so pivotal in Brian's world right now.
Are you talking about Andrew Luck, Marco?
I would be talking about that.
Let me get that hot take from you. What do you got?
I do recall, and I don't remember when I said it, but I did say I still have yet to see Andrew Luck come out and do something crazy. I just don't think it's going to happen before he retires. Boom, I said it.
And then he retired. That was the crazy thing.
The first time Marco gets shit right with football, just gets lucky.
What do you guys think about it? Like, is it a bitch move? Do you respect it? What do you guys think?
I think he'll play for the XFL. I think it'd be fucking hilarious.
So, Trash Man's a conspiracy theorist. What do you got, TA?
I love conspiracies.
I think I want to know what happened going into OTAs to week 3. It's like, what exactly changed? It's
I
like
wanna-
you're all hunky dory through OTAs in week 1 and 2, and then it's like, I can't do this anymore. So I'm like, that's what I want to know. Is like, what exactly changed?
Apparently, he was in pain. He doesn't like pain. Brian, what do you think as you walk away?
He's got to go PP.
Yeah.
Hold on. I think he's way too clean cut for the XFL. I think if anything, he'll end up coming back to the Colts.
No, that's just like a joke conspiracy. I don't. It's just because his dad like runs the XFL.
I think he'll be back though. I really do.
Well, I wish he would have fucking retired like last week at this time.
Yeah,
That way I would have fucking drafted him in my fucking fantasy football.
Trash Man drafted him, and we play each other week 1. So now who'd you pick up? Dak Prescott.
Dak Prescott.
Yeah, that'll get you 4 points.
Oh, go fuck yourself. I can't wait to read what you have to write about me.
Yeah, we got a little bet. The loser has to write a 1,000-word blog about the winner. I already got the first sentence.
Nobody
I
wins.
love
Matt.
trash.
Yeah.
You're just gonna put I am trash and just copy and paste trash the other 997 words.
That's a great idea, actually. Control C, Control V. I like that. Good job, TA.
That's
Telling you, I should be a blog writer.
Yeah. With ideas like that, you'd get clicks, man. No, I don't know. I don't know about Andrew Luck. Like, everybody's always like, they're players, they're not possessions, or they're whatever. But
I mean, he did sign a contract.
he would have never gotten to where he is without his teammates, right? Can we all agree that it's a team sport?
Yeah.
So for him to walk away and keep his money, like that, that's fine. But people were defending him like money has nothing to do with this. His money is none of your concern. Like, well, guess what? That guy he's probably stopping a lot of his teammates from making more money because now their team is going to be worse. So he just fucked over 52 other guys and stopped them from getting as much money as they possibly can.
Not only that, like think about this for a second. Look how much money he would have made this year, and if the Colts would have known this ahead of time, there could have been some high paid players to come to the Colts.
Well, exactly.
Because he took up so much cap space.
Right.
So it's like, you are limiting other people.
That's why when the Colts didn't go after that money, go after his salary, that's what makes me think he'll be back. I think so when he's retired, he can rehabilitate himself any way he wants. There's no protocol. There's no rule. Hell, he could do steroids or whatever it takes to get himself back to normal. And then once he is healthy in his eyes, all he has to do is get clean and come right back to the NFL. That's how I look at it.
That's a conspiracy theory.
Yeah, dude. I'm subscribing to that one. Brian, what do you think about Andrew
That's a
Luck?
good idea.
Thank you.
I haven't really thought a whole lot about it.
You're not
Really.
much of a thinker, are you?
I'm not, and I've also was on the road all day, so I didn't have
Hold
a
on.
chance to
So
really look at all the media. But I mean, if you're hurt and if you don't love doing what you're doing, then don't do it anymore.
Yeah.
And that was one of the things. Like he's like, I just fell out of love with the game and all this. And I mean, once you do that, somebody said, who is it, Dana White or whatever? Whenever people say they're getting ready to retire or something, he's like, yeah, get the hell out of here, because you're already checking out. So I mean, if you don't like the game, you don't love it, then step away. Why not? What's it gonna hurt? He's got all the money he can ever wish for. He's still got all the money that he was in his contract. They didn't take that away from him.
Oh, I know.
so much
So-
Got
fucking
that
money.
lucrative writing contract.
He's gonna just do his book club.
And
Andrew-
then work
Andrew
with
likes the club.
He's smart. He can go do whatever he wants to do.
It is true. He is highly intelligent.
You
Went
know?
to Stanford. Smart man.
Really?
architecture degree.
Architecture.
Too bad I couldn't build up that fucking team.
No shit, right?
God damn.
What do you want to go through a division, Marco, or
What division have we not done yet?
I have no idea. NFC East?
Haven't we done the East?
Have we talked about the Redskins?
No.
No.
I don't
Is that
think.
the last
So I'm
team?
gonna go with the Redskins.
Let's
Okay,
do it.
good job. Now you got 3 more.
Well, I think the fucked up thing is we did do this division. I still can't remember.
I don't think we did this division.
Which one are we doing?
NFC East.
NFC East.
Oh.
Isn't that Brian's division?
There,
Hold on.
yeah, there's two.
Quit, Ronnie.
There's 2 divisions left, I believe.
Who? I'm gonna have to listen back to our
I
podcast.
don't think we did anything about the Stillers either.
I think
I think we did do the one with the Cowboys.
I'm pretty sure. Don't we have to go southbound, fellas?
In the NFC?
Pretty
That's the
sure.
first one we did.
Yeah.
Talked about Drew Brees, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Maybe we shouldn't do a division.
We'll come back to it next week.
I'm high on cold medicine and Sudafed and all this other shit, and
We're stoned out of our balls
you guys
too.
can barely keep your fucking eyes open over there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Look at you.
Talent.
This is good radio again, Brian, isn't it?
Fucking Marco makes everything great.
I want that fucking.
Did you
koozie.
just pick your nose?
Me? No, I had to scratch my face.
There you go, Marco. What's up? You were there?
That's dope.
Oh, I've been there.
Yeah, for everyone listening, Brian's holding up a fucking koozie that says Lake of the Ozarks.
We
The
talked
fish,
about that on his
the Fish
podcast.
and Co.
Oh, yeah,
I
it's one I
pick
paid
one
for
of those
too, Tanner.
So, Marco, when are you going to be going home?
Tomorrow morning.
Look at you.
Never.
Are you and Tyler sleeping on the same couch
I would
No.
assume so.
tonight?
No,
Why not?
Adjoining couches.
because it'd be too crowded with the 4 of us.
The 4?
I'm married too.
I just assumed you 2 are sleeping together and then your ladies
Yeah.
were not. But
I mean, you just painted a picture. An odd picture.
How they met on Tinder.
hey, Marco, what do those cats look like in the corner in real life?
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that.
Creepy as fuck.
For those
So
listening,
will your feet
Tyler.
be down at that end of the couch?
Dude, I miss the porcelain cats. Can't even see them right now.
for those listening,
No, I
Tyler in the cave has porcelain cats in his room. He
Whenever we
collects
see
them.
Tyler, he has an Eric Bischoff book, and then he has porcelain cats on the wall behind him.
Is
what we
that
always
a calico?
I don't know what the fuck type cat it is.
That's a feline.
Porcelain pussy.
Porcelain
God.
pussy's the best pussy.
Is it though?
No, not really.
That's not a
I
real
will
life.
never own. I will never own another cat.
I'll never own a cat. Period. Fuck cats.
We have 3.
That's disgusting. That
That's
is
just
terrible.
gross.
That's why I won't come visit you.
I have one named Charles
If
after
I could-
Charles Woodson.
Chuck.
One of my wife's friends has a cat,
Charles.
and she taught it to go on the bathroom or the toilet.
Like Fokker.
Are you serious? You
Yeah.
can potty
Yes,
train?
like Fokker, but she didn't milk him. Yeah, you can.
Can you milk me,
You can
Brian?
potty train him.
I've got nipples.
Yeah, it
Do
goes
you,
on the
Tanner?
toilet. So then, but remember they can't flush because they don't have opposable thumbs.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Do you flush with your thumb? I don't use my thumb to flush.
Yeah, what are you talking
What are you
about?
talking
They can
about,
just
dude?
They can just, hammer down on the
It's from
flusher.
the. It's from the movie. You
Wasn't
idiot.
it in that movie? It was
Sometimes
from the
I use
movie,
my
you
foot.
dumbasses.
Oh,
You use your
sorry. I
foot?
don't
Yeah.
watch bad Ben Stiller
Those
movies.
bars you took me to.
Hold on.
Although that one bar that we went to had a shelf for your beverage there. That
Oh
was
yeah,
nice.
above the toilet.
Oh, when I was in
Yeah.
Reno, there was a urinal, and it had like a mirrored shelf that looked like it was used to do cocaine off of, and I forgot to talk about it.
That's because it was used to do cocaine off of it.
I believe it was used to do cocaine.
I just thought that was kind of
Wait,
funny.
was it? Wait. Was it in
Go
the
on
urinal?
the bump shelf.
I mean,
It was in the urinal.
No, not in the urinal.
No,
over-
not in the
Oh.
urinal. Christ,
So-
Brian.
I was gonna say those
That'd
guys
be-
are sniffing through their dicks. They're fucking talented.
So it was like at my chest level, so it would be like at your belly button level, Brian. So I mean, yeah, it just looked like it was used to do cocaine off of. I don't know.
in a different life, a long time ago, I've done a couple cocaine bumps and a couple bathrooms.
Off of mirror.
on the back of the toilet. On the back
Same.
of the toilet.
Yep.
Have
Done
you
that.
Done that?
I've done the back of the
Oh
toilet.
my god.
Okay, so
Oh.
how many people in here have done cocaine? We know that Tyler and Marco have. Tanner, have you ever done
Never.
cocaine?
Never once. Never
Okay.
even considered
I
it.
don't think Tanner would do well on it. He'd never shut the
Brian?
fuck up.
The answer is I've never done drugs and I never will. So there you go.
Really?
Correct.
No drugs.
I just have way too much fun without them. So why would I start?
Okay.
Ask Brian. I am a hell of a time, and all I need is a couple, 2, 3.
He's a great time.
Moral of the story: Tanner's
Yeah, get him primed up and going.
Tanner's
Yeah,
high on life.
Yeah, when I wake up in the morning, it's like, woo! Let's fucking.
There you go. That's the name of the
You do some
podcast.
smelling salts
on
too,
life.
Tanner?
I do want to try smelling salts. Are those drugs?
Oh,
Or
we
drugs,
should have
are they?
done that.
Do you have?
We should have done that. No,
Where do you
What's
obtain
hoping you
smelling salts? Like,
Amazon.
probably Amazon.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm
Either
gonna.
that or wish.
I'm gonna Amazon
Yeah,
it right now.
add to your wish list. Have
Oh,
a
we got-
customer or have a listener buy it for you.
Yeah. Okay. For all 14 of you listeners, just go ahead.
Pull
and
your
get-
25 cents a piece together.
yeah. Go ahead and send me some smelling
Hold
salts.
I'm the only one here who's ever used smelling salts.
Excuse me.
I've never
You're
had
the
no.
one that ever kicks people in the face and knocks them out at tournaments.
Wow. What
You're
a.
the only
thing.
one that owns the fucking trash cans.
Plays.
Smelling salts are. Don't
It's, it's ammonia. That's what a smelling salt is.
basically.
Atomic Rhino smelling salts for athletes.
Yep.
Getting
Okay.
that.
So-
I know. Damn.
Don't put it all the way up to your nose. Kind of just wave it in front of it.
I'm sure it comes with a label.
I'm just telling you, don't.
It's what's that saline that you squirt in your nose that people get addicted to? To clear out your nostrils when you have a cold and shit. Huh?
Epinephrine?
Yeah. you don't do it like that. Stick it up your nose.
I have
Oh,
no
no.
idea.
I don't
No,
know. What
it's
you're talking.
Ever see the movie Crank?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That
I
principle.
have.
I got you. That's kind of a fucked up movie.
Such a great movie,
I
though.
haven't seen that one.
Well, I just ordered Atomic Rhino smelling salts.
I think that's the
Oh,
wrong
shit.
kind. Hold on, something with Rhino tells me you got the wrong kind of salts.
It'll be here Wednesday, so we got to record.
If your
Wednesday.
boner doesn't go away after 4 hours, please
That-
please call a
Hey,
doctor.
That stuff is definitely adult signature required.
Tanner,
What?
we have one of our fantasy football drafts on Wednesday,
Okay.
so we could do a live draft.
Are we gonna do
Have
that?
you figured out who all's in it?
I don't know. Who's putting this on?
You are.
No,
Weekly's
not
league
him.
or no?
No, Flegs, I think, put it on.
Marco, are you in it?
That's right. Yeah,
that's
we're
this
both
league.
in it.
That's
Yeah,
that's for this league.
yeah.
We got-
It's
so
the-
let's do a
the-
live
The
draft.
look on all three of your faces right now.
This is
Are
great
you in it,
radio.
Brian? Are you
yeah,
in
I've
the
already
league?
signed up for it.
What's your
Yeah.
team name?
So here it is. We got Flegs,
Here we go.
Marco, me, Matt. I think that's you, Tanner.
I don't know.
Bolono Lambongus.
What?
That's got to be Mushroom Matt, isn't it?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh, are you doing it?
I'm trying to look for it. It's not popping up.
This is good podcasting. You guys are welcome for listening to this.
Well, there's a cheesehead as the fucking thing.
Okay. I don't have any name like that, dude.
I figured it was you. I don't know who it is then.
Probably Mushroom Matt.
Is it Mushroom Matt?
Is it ESPN or what?
Is Matt's last name Chastine?
Oh,
No.
that's Chaz.
Oh, it's Chaz.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
idiot.
That's it, man.
Jesus.
Okay, so you need to get in it, Tanner.
How do you do it? I don't think I'm in it.
I'll have Flegs send you the link. We need two players,
2 players?
two more teams.
Oh.
There's only 8.
Brian, are you in it?
Yeah,
I think so.
What's your team name?
get Kelly in
I
it.
don't know.
I always wanted
see.
my.
I
I
don't
want to
even know
make
what my
my.
team name is.
I want to make my team name from now on "Hanging with Hernandez."
Oh god.
Oh my
Oh
god.
God!
Oh
That's
my god.
Maybe that's too far. Rest in hell, murdering son of a bitch. Don't you guys feel bad for him?
What about the Epstein swingers?
Yikes! No politics, though. Sorry,
All right, fine.
but that's funny. What's your team name, Trash Man?
Cali Trashman.
It should be like the Trash Carriers Union.
Okay.
Tyler, are you alive?
Super fuck faces.
Super fuck faces. You can do better than that.
It's a working title.
I see. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Hanging with Hernandez. I think that's got to be it. Or Robert Kraft's masseuse. I don't know. It's got to be something sketchy.
Trash man, do you have the names there?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
I'm in like
Oh,
seriously 15 fantasy football leagues this year. It's getting to be outrageous.
I have them.
Full.
I'm in 2 and I can't deal with it.
So
I
we
can't
got
stand it.
full face off. Flegs. Browntown beat down. It's Marco. The Trashman's Union. It's me. I don't know how to say Chaz's. Blono Lambugus? I don't know.
It's
Sewer Rat.
Lambos. It's Lambos, you fucking idiot. Jesus.
Oh
Oh my god.
The sewer rats. And
That's gems.
That's gems.
That's good.
Alan. What type of lazy fucking name is that, Tyler? Barbie
It's a
Army.
working title.
Barmy Army.
That's
What?
British Will.
That's British Will.
Oh, Barmy Army.
And then the Cosby's Kids. That's Brian.
The Cosby's Kids.
That's a good one.
Yikes.
Oh, shit. I heard if they win, they get pudding.
I'm so excited for football to be back. College football last night, it was pretty terrible. The Hawaii Arizona game, but like that was fun. Miami
Pat's
Florida,
first show
that was a
is
good game.
Thursday.
What's that? What are you saying?
Pat's first show is Thursday.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
right.
What?
Pat's first game. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
These columns Thursday.
I was about to be
Yeah.
like,
It's a show for us.
it's like who is it? Cincinnati versus
West Virginia, isn't
No.
it?
UCLA.
Fun.
Oh.
Yeah,
UCLA.
UCLA.
Yeah.
Yeah, because UCLA wouldn't even respond to his tweet.
Oh,
So he went to Cincinnati.
Chip Kelly have an ass there. Yeah, that should be a good game. I think Cincinnati's going to bust the brakes off them, but let's see what
I
happens.
agree.
You guys care if we wrap up? Because I feel like the cold medicine's going to have me down for the count in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's the cold medicine's got me down too.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Cold medicine.
I'm down.
No, you sound like shit anyways.
Yeah, I do. I feel like shit.
Hey, I have a
Sounds
question.
like shit, feels like shit, looks like
What's
shit.
up, Brian?
Tanner.
Okay, so I've thought about this. I don't think I said it
All
last
right.
time. I'm not 100% sure how I'm asking is the proper way, but if you could go back in time, knowing all the people that you know now, say to like college, would you do it? And and then like you would be able to see how many times you ran into this person throughout your entire life, and like you would know them from then.
And I'm the high one.
Right.
Yeah.
Would you do it?
I'm
What?
confused, like always.
Exactly.
Say
I
that
told
again?
you I didn't know how to ask it. So, if you were
I
able
feel
to go
that
back in
wasn't
time,
complete.
if you
I
were
feel
able
like
to
you're
go back in
missing some
time,
words.
right? Fuckers. If you go back in time, but you know everybody that you know now, like say go back to like college.
All right.
Like 2 years ago.
Okay, sorry, I'm a fucking old ass.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
So my next door neighbor, she went to the University of Illinois in Champaign, and I used to work downtown at one of the bars down there, and she used to always go there. Well, that was like 14 years ago at least, so I know we've crossed paths before. But it's like if I could
Go back and see what you were thinking when you first saw
see
it.
see how many different times you run into that person throughout your life.
Yeah, for sure. I'd do that. Why not? There's no downside, is there?
So apparently you need to watch the
No.
movie Crash.
Crash?
Yeah, it's all about how
What's
people
Crash?
cross paths and don't even know it.
That's wild. I probably will watch
Huh.
that sometime.
Yeah, that sounds.
Oh, I think that's a
didn't
cool
even know that.
concept.
It's a cool concept. I'm racking my brain around it right now.
It's not very hard.
Yeah, I told you in the beginning
Ronnie.
I wasn't sure how to ask it though.
Just apply it to one
And then
person, like your
One
wife.
of my really
met
good
her on
friends
the
in our
internet.
neighborhood. One of my really good friends in the neighborhood. We used to hang out at the same bars all the time, and it's just like, okay, if I knew everybody then,
Right. Yeah, I get it.
how long could we be? I mean, could we, instead of being friends for 2 years, would we have been friends for 10 years, 12 years? Shit.
Yeah, I don't know that.
I fucking lost you. Never mind.
I get it. It's pretty easy. Like, say you meet a girl in college. No, Ronnie, I know that was like last month, but just say, for instance, you meet a girl in college, and she's like, "Man, you look familiar." And I'm like, "Lady, I don't even know who the hell you are." And then you go on, you start dating, and you get married and whatever, and she still thinks she knew you before you apparently knew her. In Brian's scenario here, you could travel back in time and just be like, "Oh shit, 2 months prior, that's when I met her. I was just blacked out and have no recollection." Am I right?
Exactly.
Yeah, I think
Kinda.
that's a good question. There's a lot of people that have like they're like, oh yeah, we know you, and I don't know them.
Or
That
even
happens
if you
to me a
like, I
lot.
didn't even know my neighbor. I had no idea that I even no clue till the first time I met her and her husband. But then we get to talking with each other, and we used to go to Bradley's, and we're the same age, and it's like we used to go to this bar, we used to go to that bar, we used to do this, we used to do that. It's like, all right,
We both used to ride dinosaurs. We get it.
Brian, you are old.
fucking trash, man.
Well, I think unless anyone else has something super pressing, we're gonna call it a night. Marco, let me see them eyes.
Hold on.
They're pretty close.
Man, Nebraska.
You were even prying those open, and they wouldn't open.
Yeah, well.
It happens.
All right. I'm Tanner, your host at Vanilla Girl on Twitter. We got Trash Man Ronnie up in California, or over in California. He's at Trash Man Ronnie. We got Tyler Allen at Tyler Allen out in Nebraska. We got Marco in Nebraska at Que Pasa Primo. These are all of our
Currently in
Twitter.
Nebraska, tomorrow in Iowa.
Yeah, tomorrow he's Marco in Iowa. We got Brian in Champaign, Brian
For
Rook.
tonight, I'm Marco on Tyler's couch.
My first friend from the internet that became friend in real life. At what are you, BK Rook, RUCH, right?
Yep,
Yeah, that's good.
nailed it.
Good memory there. Yeah, and we're in the Anomalies. Just a couple more douchebags with a podcast. That's what we are. But if you're ever drinking with us or ever out with us, and we ask you to see your phone, just know that you're probably gonna be subscribed to it. So you're welcome.
Hold on. But if they're listening to this, they've heard this.
Yeah. Now it's consensual.
But hold on, maybe now
This is what we call a wrap up.
Because that's how we get people. That's how we spread it. That we get our people to also do it.
We're
Yeah.
We're
spreading
gonna be
like
we're gonna be
AIDS.
like a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, we're like AIDS.
We're spreading like AIDS. That's awesome.
Yep, AIDS in the 80s.
I don't want to be associated with that.
Too late, buddy. This is your second episode. You're locked.
Brian has AIDS.
Once
You
you
guys
get,
might go on friend suspension for a little while.
once you get, no, we met in real life. You can't undo that. Once you get subscribed, you got to keep subscribing to other people. It's
This
just
ain't
a game.
Facebook. You're not unfriending
Game.
shit.
All right. Well, we'll be back. We'll see you guys later. Have a great one.
See you when we have smelling salts.
I love you, Marco.
Woo!
I think we're done.